What's up, guys? Welcome back to Thug Life Gaming. I'm your host, Matt Rogers, and today we're going to be talking about some Gears of War 4 quick tips. Now, since this is the first episode of the series, I thought we would focus on some close quarters combat, simply because I feel as if being able to perform better in those shootout scenarios is not only a great step towards helping your team to achieve victory, but also helping you to just enjoy the game more. Feel free to leave a comment below and let me know what aspects of this game's multiplayer that you might want to learn more about here for the next episode. But with that being said, what do you say we get things started? Starting things off, tip number 1 is a tactic commonly referred to as slide canceling. This is essentially taking advantage of Gears of War's patented cover system. Within a few minutes of playing the game, you'll notice that when moving towards any type of cover, whether it be sandbags, a door, or just a wall, and then pressing your jump button, your character will actually slide right into it. In multiplayer matchmaking, people manipulate this by basically just bouncing back and forth during a shootout in order to make it more difficult for you to hit them. However, by pulling back on your left joystick, you can cancel your slide, which not only makes your movement much more unpredictable, but it can potentially put you in a very advantageous position to pick up a one-shot kill. Next up, tip number 2 is a tactic that I call the back shot. There are other names for this trick, but this one makes the most sense to me because the title itself is essentially explaining how to perform it. Now, this is going to be useful anytime there's an opponent around a corner to your left. A lot of people find this position to be somewhat awkward because typically speaking, the third-person viewpoint of Gears of War is over your right shoulder. So instead of walking out from the cover, or perhaps aiming around it with your trigger, all you have to do to pull this trick off is again, pull back on your left joystick. When you do that, you'll notice your third-person camera very quickly transition to back over your right shoulder. In the process of doing this, your character also swings his or her shotgun from the left across your body to the right. If you fire right when starting this transition, you shoot a very tight spread of bullets ever so slightly around the corner, which catches a lot of people off guard. But from a practical standpoint, you're mitigating a lot of incoming damage by simply keeping your hitbox behind cover. Last up, tip number 3 is a reference to the players out there that very often utilize the smoke grenade. Personally, I've always felt as if this piece of equipment was one of the more underrated items in the game, because I know there's a lot of people that write it off without fully realizing the number of scenarios where it can really benefit you. For instance, take note of this staged example I have here with my buddy TLG Fox. At the beginning of a round, if there's a certain power weapon that you really want to get, before picking it up, go ahead and throw a smoke grenade on the other side of it. If an enemy is caught within the blast radius, the stun effect that occurs should give you enough time to safely pick up that power weapon and potentially make a play with it. Now, you're about to see me pull this off in a real match, but whether it's that, setting up a chainsaw trap within a smoke screen, or again, exploiting the stun effect in a 2-on-1 scenario, one thing's for sure. The Gears 4 smoke grenade should never be underestimated.